I know. It is a bit early, but we do have a bunch of new leaks, rumors, and all kinds of weird specs for the upcoming iPhone 13. So, guys, keep up and let's start. Hey guys, welcome back to All Tech Things. So let's first talk a little bit about the design of the iPhone 13 and what we can actually expect. So the biggest change we can expect from iPhone 13 is that one of the model could feature a portless design, dropping the lightning port and optioning for charging and data transfer to be carried out wirelessly. That would be a radical change from the iPhone 12, but could also spark a move for the smartphone world to slowly ditch its reliance on ports and bundled chargers and cables. Apple already made such a move with the iPhone 12 by not including a charger with any of those phones. And it may be true because on this iPhone 11 prototype, there was a small place for the LiDAR sensor also. And one of the reports from Matt Otakara having spoken to sources in Apple's supply chain reports that the iPhone 13 design will finally offer a thinner notch. This could be accomplished by moving a top speaker. In addition, the iPhone 13 may be slightly thicker, which would allow for a larger battery. And we are also hoping for a 120Hz display, but only for the 6.1-inch iPhone 13 Pro and the 6.7-inch iPhone 13 Pro Max. This will allow for a smoother scrolling as well as an improved gameplay at the video playback. One of the leak has that the iPhone 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max offering a new 6-element ultra-wide lens. It would also offer autofocus capability. The current iPhone 12 Pro model supports a 5-element ultra-wide angle lens. The more elements in a lens, the better the image quality tends to be as a rule. One interesting rumor that has come up suggests Apple is looking for suppliers for folded lens camera that will improve the iPhone 13's optical camera zoom. The periscope-like design means the telephoto lens will be stacked vertically instead of horizontally, meaning you can increase the optical magnification without increasing the size of the phone. And on top of that, Ming-Chi Kuo predicted that the iPhone 13 will be the first iPhone model to adopt battery softball technology, which will help save internal space and reduce costs. The softball technology for the batteries is generally smaller than what's currently used in iPhones, which could help Apple in its quest to keep putting out small smartphones like the iPhone 12 mini, which just make the batteries higher capacity than what's currently in use. And if Apple sticks to having 4 models of the iPhone 13, then we can expect the displays to measure at 5.4 inches, 6.1 inches, and 6.7 inches. A report from ET News says that Apple will adopt a 120Hz refresh rate for the 6.1-inch iPhone 13 Pro and a 6.7-inch iPhone 13 Pro Max. This will allow for a smoother scrolling as well as improved gameplay and video playback. That leak was given further credence by a more recent one noted two iPhone 13 Pro models will get 120Hz display, which will be able to dynamically scale its refresh rate up or down depending on what's being viewed, courtesy of an LTPO panel from Samsung Display. This will help save on battery life on the iPhone 13. And the nature of an LTPO panel means it doesn't need extra components under the display to enable an adaptive refresh rate, meaning phones with such screens can sport a thin chassis. In the iPhone 13, an LTPO display can enable the phone to not only have super smooth refresh, but also keep the neat frame on the iPhone 12. Plus, the 5G performance should be better as the modem can combine the millimeter wave and sub-6 GHz 5G network simultaneously. Furthermore, the iPhone 13 is tipped to come with Wi-Fi 6E, a variation of the Wi-Fi 6 standard that will support even faster wireless speeds. Chances are we'll begin to hear the first concrete details on the iPhone 13 just after the dust settles from the iPhone 12 2020 reveal. That's because Apple's strategy with forthcoming handsets will allow us to deduce where it goes after that. In fact, one of the earliest reports that Apple was planning a compact 5.4-inch variant of the iPhone 12 dropped last September, mere days after the iPhone 11 series doubted. That device, of course, ended up known as the iPhone 12 mini. Right, so imagine if the iPhone 12 was the last generation of Apple handsets to feature a physical charging port in every model. It's a shocking thought, but Apple could begin phasing out the Lightning ports, starting with the iPhone 13 models, and USB Type-C won't be there to replace it. And I've also combined some of the things that we'd love to see from the iPhone 13 when it does surface, beyond what rumours are suggesting. So the first thing is the 128GB of storage standard. So on the iPhone 12, we have the 128GB storage standard, but only for the Pro models. We also would love to see an improved camera zoom. Either throughout hardware, software, or a combination of both, Apple has to punch up the iPhone's photography abilities when shooting from a distance. And I don't think that there is one iPhone fan out there that will not agree with this. And last but not least is the 120Hz display. If you've never used a phone with one before, a fast refresh rate display just makes every scroll, tap, task, and game so much more responsive than on standard 60Hz panels. Would settle for a 90Hz if 60Hz is deemed too costly for battery life, but a swifter refresh rate could go a long way toward making iOS feel even smoother than it feels now. Unfortunately, this was another feature teased for iPhone 12 early on that never ended up panning out for release. So one more thing that I haven't mentioned yet in this video is the price of the iPhone 13. So a report from analyst Ming-Chi Kuo said that Apple will once again offer 4 sizes for the iPhone 13. So you can expect a 5.4-inch iPhone 13 mini, a 6.1-inch iPhone 13, and a 6.1-inch iPhone 13 Pro, and a 6.7-inch iPhone 13 Pro Max. We'd expect these to cost same as the iPhone 12 range, so $699, $799, $999, and $1,099. Respectively. Apple tends to keep its price structure fairly rigid from generation to generation, so we're not expecting any increase to the sticker price. But if iPhone's ultra-wide camera do get a big boost in 2021, then we could be expecting a higher price for them. Alright guys, so if you enjoyed the video, then please like and also subscribe, and just write in the comments below because I also want to know your guys' thoughts about the iPhone 13. So, yeah, catch you in the next one.